Hi there. I hope today you're going to find this interesting because you need to talk about in your team about effective communication strategies. You need to have some kind of a meeting and time that you put in that is going to you're going to review the way you're going to communicate with each member of your team. Do you know that companies with effective communication practices are 3.5 times more likely to outperform peers? It's crazy. It's so important. And how are this is communication is the life, in a way, the lifeblood of high performing teams. But let's think about how effective the communication is not just sending emails or holding meetings. It's more than that. It's about ensuring that the message is received and also understood. In the absence of effective communication, misinformation is going to spread, the morale is going to dip, and also the vision that you created for your team and for your organization is going to suffer. So, how about if you kind of think about few ways in which you could improve the communication and ask yourself today in your meetings this week if you are going to have the best strategy implemented in your team. What would that look like for you? You could embrace the power of active listening, but also listen without judgment. We talked about this in the past. It's so important to create that trust and to create that connection with the person that you are sharing something with. It's very important to communicate in such a way and have the conversation, the level 3 conversation. See those videos that we discussed about it in the past, which are very powerful. It's so different to be with someone in that level of trust and share what you know when that connection is created. You could also think about what is exactly is happening when you have misunderstandings. Why is that happening? It could be because you probably did not tailor your communication style. You know, the number one thing that we're making a big mistake is to think that the other person is like us. They like what we like. They also communicate as we communicate. And if some of the best the team members, they're probably going to respond best to something else like visuals, or somebody would like to have written instructions, and some others they would like to verbal discussions. So we each going to communicate in a different way and receive the information in a better way if we kind of tailor what we said to them. So if we use a mix of those channels, you can ensure that everybody is on the same page. You could also look at the feedback. How do you give that feedback? Is this something that is two-way? Are you opening your channels to receive and give feedback at the same time? Is it in the same way on the positive side? Is it seen as a gift and not as a critique? So look at how many of those things you can implement if you are not already. Some of the other things that I would like to say is that if you're looking to streamline this communication, you're going to have a higher productivity. You could try one thing and see how that changes the team. You could also go back and identify, as we said, the strengths and the preferences of each team member and get to know them much better. And then create that mosaic of a team coherence that we talked about it in the past. So I hope this is going to be useful. I hope you're going to find that effective communication is more like an art. And I would love to help you so we can master it together. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.